We're diving headfirst into the world of Physical 100, the latest sensation in reality TV. With intense challenges, fierce competition, and a diverse group of contestants, this show has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. It's climbed the charts, securing a spot in the top 10 on Netflix, and it's not hard to see why. But like any thrill ride, there have been some bumps in the road. In fact, the latest headlines surrounding Physical 100 have been downright explosive. Take for example the case of equality versus misogyny. MMA fighter Park Hyun-gun was matched up against pro bodybuilder Chun-ri, who just happens to be a woman. The concept of the show is that it's a competition regardless of gender, but many netizens and people around the world were outraged when Hyun-gun gained the upper hand and placed his knee on Chun-ri's chest. The online community was quick to show their support for Chun-ri, sparking a fiery debate about whether this was a matter of equality or misogyny. Was it okay for Hyun-gun to choose a female contestant, or was this all just fair game? Some contestants opted to challenge strong opponents to test themselves, while Hyun-gun chose to play it safe and go with a strategic approach. But what do you think about this? And if you thought that was the end of the bad headlines, think again. Next up, we have the case of Kim Da-young, who was accused of being a bully in high school. This had escalated to accusations of physical and verbal abuse, where she allegedly extorted money out of her juniors. Da-young has since given a formal apology admitting to being a bully but denying that she physically harmed anyone. She's also reached out to her victims, hoping to apologize in person. It's shocking that a show of this magnitude could lack proper due diligence when it comes to background checks. But then again, reality shows thrive on headlines. Whether they're good or bad, they always manage to garner attention. But there's more. Let's talk about the show's final match and the controversy surrounding it. Rumors have been swirling about the final quest called Infinite Rope, which required the contestants to pull a huge roll of heavy rope until the very end. Allegedly, the final match happened 3 times. The first time was when Woo Jin-young couldn't even pull the rope. They checked his wheel and it all seemed fine. Then it had to be stopped the second time because Jin-young complained about the noise his wheel was making. So the crew lubricated both wheels, making it easier to pull. Pretty suspicious though, right? And then it had to be stopped a third time because the crew had audio issues. By this time around, Jung Hae-min had already expended so much energy and it looked like he was ahead. In fact, Hae-min recently spoke out about what happened in the final quest. When the match first began, I was pulling the rope at an extremely fast speed and was leading. I had pulled the rope at least 3 times faster. It's beginning to sound like the finale was a setup. This only makes the show look bad when viewed from all angles. And here's the kicker. Were all these games designed to be fair for everyone? Is this really the best of the best when it comes to the competition? One could argue that by the end, they could have all competed in a more holistic and rounded competition where you combined everything you needed to be the best, from strength, endurance, agility, and stamina. How can you expect the biggest guy or the strongest guy to compete with the smaller and quicker contestants? But then again, how can you expect the smaller and quicker contestants to fare well against the strongest ones in a test of strength? The final quests in the end just didn't seem fair across the board. But then again, as I'm saying this, I don't have any ideas or solutions to make it more fair. Overall, it was an entertaining show that had a unique concept that was almost like the reality version of Squid Game, of course, without the life and death stakes. But in any case, that is it from you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Leave your comments in the section below. Let me know what you think about Physical 100 and the controversy that surrounds it. Was it entertaining and was it all fair? Leave us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, tap that bell so you know when we post new videos. And once again, this is what we're watching this Sunday. We'll see you next time.